Everybody, welcome. Today I'm going to say where I think every driver will finish in this 2026 Cup Series season. We got Cody Ware. He's going in the Cody Ware part. So I do have them mainly in numerals of 5, but like in this area, since it's 16. What do I have? Let me look at my notes. I had notes for the bottom drivers. Oh yeah, I had Cole Custer, Riley Herbs, Austin Dillon, Noah Gregson, and John Hunter Nemechek. You know, we'll start off with Custer. Last season, he was good at Daytona, and in both Daytona races, and I think that was it. I mean, I can remember him like being good in the 500. He was up front, then he caused. If I remember correctly, he caused that big final lap crash, and then he was in the 4 wide photo finish, well, quote unquote photo finish at Daytona. Herbs, I'm sorry, I'm a Herbs fan. I want him to succeed, but I just can't see him doing well this season. I think he will go down to 34th, to be honest. Austin Dillon, you know, I'll. No, I think Gregson will be better. I think these three will be really close. Austin Dillon, even if he does a three-peat at Richmond, I don't think that's going to save him, and to be honest, I don't think that he will be good. He's been horrible in the next-gen car. 2022 was his best season in the next-gen car. And, you just need to be better here. This is the NASCAR Cup Series, not the NASCAR ARCA Series. Nemechek, I don't know how to say Nemechek. He's an incredible driver, but I think he is like a Justin Allgaier kind of driver. I'm sorry, I don't think he belongs in Cup. I'm sorry. Maybe a hot take. And then Noah Gregson, I have him having I think he finished 33rd last season or something. I think he'll have a slight improvement. Okay. 30th to 26th and 30th, I have, where is he? Ty Dillon. 29th, Ricky Stenhouse. 28th, Zane Smith. 27th, Todd Gilliland. And then I have Daniel Suarez in 26th. Actually, wait. No, I don't. I have Allmendinger. Sorry. Colleague, I think I'm rooting for Ty Dillon. I was rooting for him to win the in-season challenge, even if it was like one of my favorite drivers. Like if William Byron was in the final, who is my favorite driver, I'd still want to root for Ty Dillon. He was not great at Indy. It was the battle of mid. I mean, Ty Gibbs won it, even though he literally did he probably did well. I don't remember. I know he had a few good finishes. Stenhouse, he actually has a lot more wins than people think. He just has kind of hit or miss paint schemes. It's like him. He's hit or miss. He is the definition of checkers or wreckers. Like, you look up checkers and wreckers and you're going to get a photo of this guy. Zane Smith, Todd Gilliland, I think they're just going to be in a league of their own. Not necessarily in a good way, but I think they'll be really close together. No one will be around them in points. Allmendinger, no more winning you're in, so I don't think the playoffs or just Colleague can save him. Colleague's been on a decline. I think Colleague should just close up shop, to be honest. I'm sorry. I'm a Colleague fan, especially when Haley was there. Chicago Street, rooting for him. In 25th, I got Suarez. 24th, I got Jones. 23rd, who did I have 23rd? I had Zilich. 23rd. Oh, shoot. 24th. Where is he? 24th? Or 22nd, I had Hocevar. And then 21st, I had Cendric. Suarez. I want to believe in Suarez. I want to, but I think this will be another Stuart Haas situation. When he was over there for a year, I don't think he'll do good. I think he'll be constantly at the back. I mean, we haven't even gotten to McDowell yet, so that proves a little bit of spoilers, I'm going to be honest. Eric Jones, miles ahead of his teammate. In my first take, I had him down here, but I decided to change it. Zelich, I think he'll have a horrible... I think he'll be like Ty Gibbs and like last year and William Sawalich in the Xfinity Series last year, or O'Reilly, whatever it is now. I think he'll be horrible the first part of the year. He'll be barely like treading water. And then minus the road courses. I think he'll do well at the road courses. He may even steal a win. I think he could easily win San Diego. But I had SVG winning that. But anyways, I think he'll, towards the end of the season, like Sawalich last year in O'Reilly, in those last 15, 20 races, he'll be really good, I think. Not really good, but he'll find his own. Hocevar, I predict that he will win, but towards the end of the season, maybe like a Talladega race or whatever. But he'll be wreckers or wreckers. And I hope he doesn't have as many mechanical failures. That's like Spire's number one problem right now. I think like 6 of his 8 DNFs last season were mechanical failures, which is crazy. Cendric, I don't believe in Cendric anymore. He was my favorite driver when he was in O'Reilly's, then Xfinity. But, I just can't believe in him anymore. He's been here. He's lucked into wins. But, okay, so 20th, I have SVG. 19th, I have Michael McDowell. Oh, wait, actually, I have him up here. We'll get to him in a minute. Then I have Ty Gibbs in 19th. In 18th, I have, Brad Keselowski. And then I had, where is he? I have Josh Berry. Okay, start off SVG. He'll win. I don't think he'll be as dominant as the road course because Connor Zelich is now here, but I think he'll be good. I don't think he'll win every road course race. He almost won every road course race if it wasn't for Coda, where he got what? He either got 3rd or 6th. I don't remember. But I think he'll be pretty good. Ty Gibbs. I don't know. Last year, I don't know if I said he'd win last year. I don't think I did. I think he'll win this year. Whether it's a fluke win like Cendric at St. Louis, or it'll be a good win, or whatever, or he comes alive late, or he just needs to get cleaned up. And Keselowski, I don't know, I think him getting that injury over the offseason will be hurting him, especially in the first part of the season. I think we could see a repeat of last year where the start of the season, horrible. Maybe not as bad, but still, I don't think he'll have a good start. I mean, Josh Berry, sure, he won Vegas last year, but other than that, he was a nobody. I mean, he got, what? I think he got 4 points in the first round of the playoffs. I mean, it was horrible for him. But anyways, 16th, I have Michael McDowell. I think he will be one of the top guys this year. Well, not of the midfield, I should say. I think he will make the playoffs, and he'll finish 16th in points. Next, I have our GOAT, Ryan Preece. He's one of my favorite drivers, and I think he'll win at like Iowa or something. He'll win at a short track. Trust me. He's won at Iowa before. My prediction is Iowa, but you never know. Next up, I have Kyle Busch. These 3 drivers I think could be interchangeable. They're the underdogs of these chase. Keep calling them playoffs, but it's now the chase. I think he'll do well, to be honest. I think this is his bounce back season. I don't know if he'll win, but I think he'll be good. Next, I have Bubba Wallace. What's that? 16th, 15th, 14th, in 13th place. I don't know how I feel. Kansas, I was at that race. It was an incredible race. Besides that ending, I did not want Hamlin to win. I wanted Bubba. That's my dad. And I was rooting for Bubba. I used to not really like Bubba, but now I kind of like Bubba. I mean, I don't really have an opinion any sort of way. 12th, I have Chris Buescher. I think he'll be a little bit ahead of these last four, but I mean, I think he'll win one or two races, maybe. I mean, I think that's the goal. Make the chase, win one or two races. That's it. You know, next up I have Bowman in what's that? 11th place. I think he'll be just outside the top 10. I think this will be a bounce back year. I don't think he'll win, though. I'm saying it now. I don't think he will win. What is that? What would that mean? His third straight winless year? I don't think he has it in the cards. I'm sorry. Next up, I have Joey Logano. Barely squeaking out a top 10. He may be a 3-time champion. Dismay to all of us non-Logano fans. But, you know, I don't know, to be honest. I don't know how Logano will do in this new format. Everyone's going to race differently, obviously. This is a format that promotes it's, as Mark Martin said, it is the ultimate compromise between NASCAR, the fans, Mark Martin, who really wanted a full season points format. I mean, but anyways, next up I have Tyler Reddick. Last year I feel like is a precursor to the next few years, maybe. I mean, sure, the court case is done, but he'll be the top 2311 driver. But I don't know. Next up, I have Ryan Blaney, 8th place in the point. Wait, 16. Yeah, okay, I did that right. 8th place, I have Ryan Blaney. I think he can win. He can win. He's proven that. He's broken out and become a contender in the old format. But as I'm getting a Penske ad, that's funny. Anyways, I think that he'll be able to get a win or two, maybe even 3. Maybe he'll win Martinsville for like the 4th time or 5th, however many times he's done it. I think that's a little bit less, actually. But, I don't know. Especially these Penske guys. They could be at the top, minus Cendric, or they could be at the bottom, which I'm predicting they will be actually more sort of middle. But I don't know. That's the thing. It's a new format, new points. I mean, you get a lot more points for winning. Even though I don't agree with that. I think we should still have playoff points. But, what you gonna do? Oh, I'm losing my voice here. 7th, I have Ross Chastain. I think he could he's an incredible driver. He deserves a top seat. But I just don't believe in Trackhouse. That's the thing. I mean, the only reason Trackhouse got wins last season was either because of the Coca-Cola 600 or SVG at road courses. That's the only reason they won at all. But, okay. 6th, I have Chase Elliott. Actually, wait, no, I don't. Actually, I have, Bell. Sorry. This will be an off year for Bell. I'm calling it. I'll be honest, I'm kind of a Bell hater. I mean, not really any reason. I just don't really like Joe Gibbs. Like, there was a long time where he didn't let Bell do dirt racing, and you could tell that affected him. That's not the only reason. I have a bunch of other reasons, but I think Bell will obviously get the win at New Hampshire or whatever. He will be good at the road courses, but not great. I think he could win COTA again. I'm not sure. It's the 8th, 7th. In the top 5, I have Denny Hamlin. It sucks what's happened to his family, and everything. I mean, he has had a busy offseason. The NASCAR community has not been great this offseason. I mean, with all the stuff that's happened with Biffle, Dennis, Annette, everything. It sucks for all of them and their families. But, Hamlin, I think that's going to really affect him. I don't think he will be able to really handle it. I think this will be his last year in Cup. I think he'll announce it soon. Maybe or this will be his second to last year. I'm not sure. Next up, we have 300 cars. I have Chase Elliott getting 4th in the points. Chase Elliott, he is the definition of consistency is key. But, he won in a full season's points farm in the Winston Cup era, he would have won the title in 2023. And also, it was like the least amount of points scored by a champion, which, or maybe not 20, it was 2022, I meant. Sorry. It's like least amount of points scored by the champion or whatever. But I think Elliott will be okay. I think he'll have about the same season as he did last year. Few wins here and there. Maybe luck into one, like at Kansas. But, I don't know. Larson, I have in third. I think he's just going to make. I'm sorry. He's the defending champion, I know, but he kind of lucked into that. I think he'll make some dumb mistake, to be honest. I'm sorry. I don't dislike Larson as much as I used to, but I don't think he'll have the season everybody wants him to have. Next up, the dismay of my heart, William Byron will be second in the standings. Yes, I think HMS will get second, third, fourth, and 11th. Yeah, Bowman. I don't know how Byron. Well, I kind of know how Byron will do. I'm predicting he'll probably get the regular season championship, but I don't think that buffer will be enough to save him, especially late in the season. That's why I think Chase Briscoe, bold. I'm being bold. Chase Briscoe will be your 2026 NASCAR Cup Series champion. This is gonna age like milk. Oh God, what have I just done? But anyways, Briscoe, second half of last year, if he had that in the full season, I mean, he was getting pulse, but if he had that second half of the season, the full season, he could have won the title. Definitely. There's no doubt in my mind. He was just getting used to the Toyota. He ran a Ford for all these years. And that's why I think Chase Briscoe will be your NASCAR 2026 champion. Thank you for watching.